Yo, what's up? Adam Hoek here, the creator of the Overwatch Hero songs. Today we're going to be looking at Bastion, and we're going to go a little bit behind the scenes, so let's just do it right now, shall we? Okay, here we go. Click. Go. Now. Boom. Alright, here we are. So, we're looking at the Bastion song, and Bastion's interesting, alright? So Bastion's a robot. If a robot was going to make a song, what would that sound like? What is a robot's theme tune, you know? So that's kind of why we're sticking with this kind of chunky 8-bit chiptune vibe. Because I believe if a robot was going to make a song, he would play you the instrument of his people, which is, you know, Super Nintendos and Game Boys and stuff. So that's why we kind of started out with this kind of tone, melodic tone. And if we listen just to the vibe, right? It's kind of childlike, innocent adventure, and that's exactly what we were going for. So it works out. So the themes that we're playing with in this song overall is childlike wonder, innocent adventure, inner turmoil, and destruction and killing a whole bunch of people, which is an interesting mesh, I think. It's a little bit like Jekyll and Hyde. That kind of vibe, you know what I mean? Where you're like half a monster and you're half an old dude. So that's kind of what we're playing with. So if we think of two robots, which are in popular culture, because we want to have people feel comfortable with the song. What other two robots? What is the one robot that represents, that guy, I love him so much, and oh man, watch out for that freaking robot. She or he or it is the most evil robot of all time? Obviously, the answers are going to be Wall-E and GLaDOS from Portal. That's my guesses, at least, anyway. So, Wall-E, as you probably know, is a little tiny robot. He likes to do things that robots do. He has a little pet, a pet cockroach, which is funny because Bastion also has a pet, and the pet is a bird. If you listen to the back, there's a very slight hint of birds in there. Also right here at the beginning, you can probably hear it more. You know what I mean? So, but we're starting it out with birds, starting it out lighthearted, because that's who Bastion really is. I believe Bastion is an adventurer. He's a child that likes to adventure, and the reason that he adventures is because he can't be close to humanity, right? Because Bastion is the symbol of, you know, the conflict to humanity, and humans want him dead, and he doesn't want to hurt nobody. He wants to be a hero, but he doesn't want to be a fighter. So what's he going to be? He's going to be an adventurer. That makes sense because you got to stay away from people. So this is the vibe that we're going with here. Childlike adventure. That's how we start the song off. And then we go to this inner turmoil. There's something inside of me. It's the reason that I gotta go, you know? I was made to fight. But I don't want to be that kind of hero, you know? They left me here with this weight on my shoulders, overbearing, and then, here he goes, but it can't stop me from caring, because I'm a nice dude, you know? And then we get back to this nice kind of upbeat vibe again. So that's kind of like how we built the song out. That's what we're going with. And then later on, we get to like this section down here where things get nuts. Alright, so this is the same as the previous courses, but now it's heavier. We got new drums in there, got a new vibe. We cut it up, you can see here. So here we like this scene is like, alright, he's attacking people and things are going wrong. And he's sad, but he's aggressive at the same time. He's battling against his own circuitry. And then, my favorite part, right at the end. Stop me from caring. Goes back to the lightheartedness, which I think is key for the song. Because what I like to believe is that when Bastion is a war machine, he is a war machine. But when that's over, he forgets and he's back to his other character, Jekyll and Hyde style. And we just want it to be like the nicest possible robot. The nicest, coolest, most chill out dude around. So that's kind of how we built the song. That's what we're going with. The sound effects here for the chiptunes are, this is drums. We have, let's have a look. We've got Ice Cream. We've got Peach, I think. We've got Peach, TB Peach, which is also a chiptune plugin. And I think this one might be, we have Nest, TB Triforce, and Nest VST 1.2. So if you're into chiptunes, go check out those VSTs, and then you can get those kind of sounds. Next, we're going to look at the vocal, but before I get into that, I just want to say, hey, thanks for checking out this video. By the way, it's super cool that you're here. I've been doing these things on Twitch, so if you want to be part of this whole thing and help produce the songs along with me and give me vocal ideas and things like that, come join us on Twitch. It's super fun, and I'm just sitting there creating it live. This is what I'm doing. So yeah, if you want to pop in and have a good time, maybe watch me play games a little bit, but also just hang out and chat. Join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Adam Hoek. Make sure to subscribe to this channel as well so that you can see all the other hero songs that we're going to be doing. And yeah, all right, let's just get back to it. This is where it gets fun. We're gonna look at the robotic vocals. All right, so we've got a couple things going on. We've got the final set of vocals, which is the error sounds and the kind of these ones. Those. Which are kind of fun. We won't look at them yet. It's all kind of the same system, how we put it together. But let's have a look at just the standard straight up vocal. So here we go. This is what his vocal sounds like.
What's in store for us today? I can't wait to dance and play.
Let's kind of pull this apart a little bit and see how we put that together. All right. So the way we are doing it is through a little VST called MDA Talkbox, which you can download for free if you make music and stuff. It's pretty simple to use. You can see some other videos on it, but I'm just kind of running you through the basics of it. So the idea is we have a vocal, which is like me talking or singing, whatever. And then we are running that vocal, those vocal shapes, the ah, oh, ee, ah, oh, all those kind of shapes. We're running that through a synthesizer. And the synthesizer can be any synth that you want. I think it works best with square tooth, is that a thing? With sawtooth and square and just straight up triangles. The simple synths work best, but if you want to kind of play around and you're looking for a very specific tone, then you can fiddle around. You can even do it on a piano. It sounds weird, but it's possible. All right, so how does this work? Here I just have a couple examples so we can have a look. So right here is the original vocal. We'll turn this off. What's in store? Very frickin' low. Let's just turn it up a little bit. Not that frickin' far though. All right.
What's in store?
Whoops.
For us today?
So this is what we're doing.
What's in store for us today?
That turns into that one that we just heard before. And how do we do it? Through the talk box. So we have a very plain Jane, no vocal melody yet. We're just getting the words out and the shapes of the sounds out. That's the most important thing so that it's understandable later. And then we have the synth, which sounds a little something like this. All right, so that's the synthesizer, which is carrying the melody. So what we have is we have sound shapes. What's in store with the. So if we combine those two together, it sounds like this.
What's in store?
Which is still ridiculous
today?
because we haven't put it through a talk box yet. And the talk box is the magic piece that makes it sound bon appetit, makes it sound super sweet, makes it sound like your mother's. It's just good. All right. So this is what it sounds like with through the talk box.
What's in store
You know,
for us today?
that's how it works. The way you got to work it is you check your synth, you pan it hard right, you pan your vocal hard left, you put it underneath the talk box, like in a subgroup or something like that, and then boom, it just works. Like TalkBox just works like that. MDA TalkBox, check it out. It's a great little tool. And that is pretty much how we put it together. We have a secondary TalkBox synth here, which is doing similar things, but also does a little bit of harmony.
Stop me from caring.
Right? And that's pretty much how we put the song together, yo. That's how we're doing it. Make sure to join us on Twitch, where you can watch us put this together live and be part of it, and give me vocal ideas or lyrical ideas, and we'll chuck it in the song, because you guys are the best. If we work together, these songs are better than if I work by myself. And yeah, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can see the next Hero song, which will be coming out next Tuesday, I hope. I'm pumping these out as fast as I can. And yeah, make sure to get the game. You can pre-order it already for, you know, anything that you want. You want to play it on your PlayStation Portable? Too bad you can't. But you can play it on the PS4 or an Xbox One or the PC or the Wii. You can't play it on the Wii. Just the top three. The Wii's, it's a different story. Different story. I'm sorry, guys. It's not on the Wii. But there's a link below. So if you wanna go grab it for, you know, the top three, PC, PS4, Xbone, go check out the link below. And you can click up here, I think, if I put a link up there, and then you can see the playlist so far of the heroes that we've got. Right now we're doing Bastion, so technically, if you look at it today, there's only going to be 2. But if you're looking at this in the future, there may be 21 heroes in there already, and you can see everything behind it. All right, cool. If you have ideas about what you want to see in behind-the-scenes stuff, let me know as well. Give me some comments below. And hopefully for the next one, we'll implement your comments, and we'll make these behind-the-scenes, like, way freaking cooler. All right, that's all I got for you. Peace out. See you guys in the next one.